Scientific battle is on tap today on Wrestling at the Chase. Hello, I'm Larry Matisick. Ron Starr squares off with Kevin Von Erich in a test between two splendid young wrestlers, both well-versed in fundamental wrestling, masters of many different holds. Quickness, speed, that's the forte for both Kevin Von Erich and Ron Starr against one another today on Wrestling at the Chase. Also, a handicap tag match is coming up, and we'll be back with the opening bout after this.
Welcome to Wrestling at the Chase, the opening bout, a one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing from Amarillo, Texas, weighing 243 pounds, former world champion Dory Funk Jr. And from Tampa, Florida, weighing 228 pounds, Sonny Driver, referee Charles Veneta.
How's this for an opening bout? The former world champion, Dory Funk Jr. opposing Sonny Driver. Dory gets in tight with Driver. Driver tried to move underneath. Dory blocked him. Dory hooks the arm underneath. Fireman's carry by Dory Funk Jr. Dory with his body over the top of Driver. Trying to ride those shoulders down. Driver spins about. Comes up with a side headlock briefly. Goes into hammerlock and rides Dory Funk Jr. to the mat. Good move by Sonny Driver on Dory Funk Jr. Dory Jr. has a good campaign going now as he drives to regain the World Heavyweight Championship. That's a goal he would really like to achieve. He's made a couple of tours to Japan. He's been throughout the western states, the southwestern states, recording victories in main events almost everywhere he goes. And now, of course, his sights are set on Dick Murdoch, hoping to avenge a cut he suffered on the forehead, hoping to avenge a 20-minute draw, really. Time running out when Dory Jr. had the upper hand between himself and the controversial, rowdy Dick Murdoch. Dory knows how important a victory over Dick Murdoch could be, what it means in terms of prestige, and what it could mean to his future chances of getting a crack at the World Championship. Dory Jr. rides Driver down, staying on top of him. Count of one. Driver gets a shoulder up. It's a semi-bridge. Trying to ride Dory over. Maybe he can come up the hammerlock? Nope, Dory's too strong. Too much the master of balance. Dory Jr. with the armbar on Sonny Driver. Dory spins the arm, twisting it. Pressure right from the shoulder, through the elbow to the wrist. Dory yanks the arm out. Dory again jerking on that arm. Double wrist lock. Good hold in itself. Then, of course, Dory could ride the man over into head scissors if he so desired. But instead, he used his weight into the shoulder of Driver and pushed Driver to the mat. Driver counters nicely. Comes up behind Dory Jr. with a hammerlock and then hooks the other arm. He can put Dory's shoulders down here. Count of one. Dory lifts the left shoulder. Struggles as Sonny Driver tries to get the shoulders of Dory Funk Jr. on the canvas. Another count of one. Dory comes up. Driver brings Dory Funk Jr. over. Dory quickly responds, though, and his shoulders aren't down long enough for anywhere near a count of one. Driver in tight with a front face lock on Dory Funk Jr. Driver squeezing Funk's head. Funk lifts. Driver just flips him right over the top with sheer strength. Count of one. Dory keeps the side headlock, though. Wasn't pushed off. He stayed on top of the man and kept the side headlock. Talk about men's power. You know, really, Dory Jr., I think, has gotten stronger over the years. When he originally won the World Heavyweight Championship, I don't think he was that strong. Of course, he was so young that he hadn't really matured into full strength. And now that he's reached full maturity, of course, in terms of his physical build, he has really tremendous strength, just a hard, solid body. No wonder he can take the punishment that he has to take to stay on top of the heap, or at least right at the top of the heap. Watch his shoulders, Dory Jr. says to referee Charles Veneta. Wanting to make sure that he gets a shot at a flash pin. He'll take it. A victory's a victory. And against Dick Murdoch, you can bet he'll take a victory in any way, shape, or form. As Dory Jr. told us last week during an interview, Murdoch was a snotty-nosed kid when I knew him back in Amarillo. I can whip his tail then, and I can do it now. Little forearm smash there on the break from Sonny Driver. Not exactly a clean break, but we've seen worse. Driver again forces Funk to the corner. Charles Nader asks for a clean break, doesn't get one. Driver pounds on Dory Jr. And Dory Jr. bangs that forearm against the jaw of Driver. Little tit for tat. Down goes Driver, that wicked forearm uppercut. Dory lifts Driver. Body slam. Dory Jr. also did have a dandy body slam. Flying elbow drop by Dory Funk. He covers Driver, gets a count of 1. Driver kicks free. And Dory Jr. clamps the head of Sonny Driver. Another thing that really makes Dory Funk Jr. so effective is the way he controls the pacing of a match.
5 minutes have elapsed, 10 minutes left.
You hear it often spoken about in other sports. A team will force an opposing team to do their kind of game in football, perhaps in hockey or basketball especially, where it's a constant flow of action, as it is in wrestling, a constant flow of action. Well, Dory Jr. controls that pace and makes people wrestle at his pace. And, of course, that's what helps to make Dory Jr. effective, literally making them wrestle his match as he stretches out the arms of Driver with a surfboard hold. Dory ends up in the corner. He's a little reluctant to release those arms of Driver. Driver throws a punch to the rib cage and then pounds away those forearm smashes again on Dory Funk Jr. Side headlock by Driver. Greco-Roman back body drop by Dory Funk Jr. Just like that, bing, bang, and down goes Driver. Count of 1. Driver hard-pressed to get that shoulder up. He's been rattled. Thanks to Dory Jr.'s Greco-Roman back body drop and then the sizzling forearm uppercut. Driver pushed to the ropes and thrown across the ring by Dory Jr. Oh, Driver tried to kick Dory Jr. Dory stopped him. Drops him with the forearm. Spinning toe hold. The spinning toe hold by Dory Funk Jr. on Sonny Driver. Driver crying out in pain, and he submits. Dory Jr. immediately releasing the grip, which often has caused ankle and knee damage to his opponents when they failed to submit, and Dory Jr. really had to keep the pressure on for a long amount of time. It's the spinning toe hold by Dory Funk Jr. Dory's a winner, and here's ring announcer Mickey Garagiola.
In 6 minutes and 22 seconds, the spinning toe hold, the winner, former world champion Dory Funk Jr. Event, a one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing from Denton, Texas, weighing 235 pounds, Kevin Von Erich. From Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 236 pounds, Ron Starr. Referee Chuck Rowley.
The fans here in the KPLR TV studio have a tough choice as Ron Starr and Kevin Von Erich shake hands. Who to root for? I imagine they'll try to split it and root for both because there should be some dandy wrestling involved in this. Starr goes behind Kevin. Von Erich switches nicely. He's behind Starr. Starr returns the favor, takes Kevin down, tried to roll him into a cradle. Kevin reaches behind him. Starr blocks that with the arm. Kevin brings Starr over the hip, comes up with a wrist lock on Ron Starr. Starr rolls over, gets Chuck Riley. Kevin Von Erich thrown over the side by Ron Starr. A fast-moving exchange that even involved the referee, Chuck Riley. Starr checks to make sure Riley's okay, which he is. A lot of referees will tell you a match like this with good, quick, scientific action is sometimes harder to work than a rough match. Clean break. The crowd appreciates it. Ron Starr with an arm bar, working also in the wrist area on Kevin Von Erich. Starr twists the arm of Kevin. Starr twisting some more, trying to force Kevin down to the mat. Starr really applying the pressure to Kevin Von Erich, and you can see right where that leg is, underneath the shoulder, making it even harder for Kevin Von Erich to regain his feet. So Kevin flips over, comes up, counters to a wrist lock, down goes Starr. Good move by Kevin Von Erich. Two good wrestlers here. How do you handicap one like this, Mick? Tough one to pick.
This is really tough. I mean, scientific and great. Two top wrestlers right here. This Starr is something else, you know?
Good counter there by Starr to go to the hammerlock on Kevin Von Erich. Kevin trying to come to his feet while trapped in the hammerlock of Ron Starr. Counter by Kevin Von Erich. This will be a good lesson on counters, takedowns, escapes. Starr comes up on top, goes behind Kevin. Kevin rolls over and out. They both come up quickly and they're eye to eye. Good wrestling by both men, and they know it. They respect each other. Something that Dory Funk Jr. talked about last weekend when he said, well, I want to wrestle him, but I respect him too. I don't know if Dory Jr. has that much respect for Dick Murdoch, though. He respects his toughness, I'm sure, and the fact that he's won many big matches. But whether or not he respects him in terms of a professional level of the type of tactics that Murdoch uses, well, that I would question whether Dory Jr. has that type of respect for someone like Dick Murdoch. He apparently does for the Von Erich clan. Ron Starr with the side headlock on Kevin Von Erich. Wonder if Starr is thinking about that body scissors Kevin has been developing. He can use it both as a pin, and we hear now as a submission. He's developed enough strength in his legs. It's very important, of course, the positioning of the legs, the extension of the muscles, so that they're in the proper spot of the opponent's body. Starr twisting back on Kevin Von Erich's head with that side headlock. Of course, a lot of the fans have seen some of the pictures that were contained in the wrestling program of that body scissors. Flying tackle by Starr, and that showed photos of hip toss by Kevin Von Erich. Kevin kicked away by Starr. No body press there. Side headlock by Starr. Down goes Kevin. As we were saying, it was actually a sequence of photos which showed Kevin starting out on the burlap bag. Full bag, full of, I believe it was wheat at the time. Kevin put the body scissors on that bag, and as he can do very often now, literally squeezed it, smashed the bag wide open, and emptied that bag. Now think, if he can do that with a burlap bag around wheat, and that is difficult to do. Try it sometime. Find out how hard it is to do. Think what he can do to someone's midsection.
Yeah, I hate to see that happen.
There's the head scissors by Kevin Von Erich. Starr ended up in the ropes, and Starr has to shake his head. That head scissors is obviously just as effective as the body scissors.
The one thing about Von Erich, he's got that drop kick, they got that claw hole, and then, you know, they got so many holds.
So many things you can think about and worry about. That body scissors, though, really a hold that he got the idea from Joe Stecker. Joe Stecker, by way of saying much, I got to say, because I believe Stecker was dead by the time Kevin was born. Stecker was a three-time world heavyweight champion, originally winning the title in 1915. His last reign began when he won it here in St. Louis in 1925.
5 minutes have elapsed, 10 minutes left.
Joe Stecker popularized the body scissors, used it as a submission hold, and like Kevin, trained by breaking open bags of wheat. Sam Muchnick was aware of this. He'd seen Stecker when Sam was a sports writer for the old St. Louis Times, and when he saw Kevin, the power that Kevin had in his legs, he got Kevin aside and says, Kevin, this is something you should think about. He explained a little bit about it to him. Kevin did some research on his own, and with the help of his father and brother David, trained on strengthening those legs, and now that body scissors is just about perfected. Starr carrying Kevin Von Erich to the corner. Kevin lifted over the side. Chuck Rowley wants a clean break and gets one from Ron Starr. Another round of applause for two sportsmanlike competitors, Ron Starr and Kevin Von Erich. Kevin with a leg dive, doesn't get there. Starr eluded it. Both men pretty quick. Right now it's like a chess match. Each one's looking for a little opening. Well, where can I get into this guy? What can I do to him to slow him down or get him down the mat? Starr shakes his head. You're not going to get me that way. They tie up. Starr moves behind Kevin Von Erich with a full Nelson. Kevin, will he try to muscle his way out of it? Reaches behind for Starr's head. Couldn't pull him forward. Kevin flexing. Drops out. Beautiful move by Kevin Von Erich. Starr managed to roll him away. Good escape by Kevin Von Erich. Starr shakes his head, and I think it's as much an admiration and respect for Kevin's ability as anything. Starr with a fireman's carry. Comes up with an arm lock on Kevin Von Erich. Starr puts his knee against Kevin's head. Kevin rolls under, forcing his way to his feet. No, he's not coming off that knee because Starr has the leverage right now. Starr pulling on the arm of Kevin Von Erich. Pretty even so far. A lot of good moves by both men. Oh, Kevin got out and came up flying with a drop kick. Kevin landed heavily, and Starr got tagged just on the face. He almost got away, but not quite. And Kevin landed heavily himself because his drop kick was not totally accurate, and that allowed Starr to regain the armbar on Kevin Von Erich. Kevin hooked the leg. He was going to go for the fireman's carry. Starr realized it and lifted that leg away. The two men end up in the ropes. Clean break by Kevin Von Erich. Well, neither man's had much of an edge yet. No near pins. Pretty even so far. Good test. A good demonstration of holds. I don't think the match between Dory Funk Jr. and Dick Murdoch is going to be quite like this. Murdoch's a heck of a wrestler. Don't kid yourself. He knows what to do. He knows the holds. He knows the escapes. He knows how to get those quick little cradles that mean victory sometimes. That could end up a war. And I'll tell you, when Kevin Von Erich takes on Bobby Duncombe, Duncombe's a totally different type of opponent than Ron Starr. Duncombe, much bigger, coming in around 290 pounds. He's a brawler. He gets in there, uses his weight, leans on him, into him constantly, using his weight and his size, trying to wear down an opponent. And of course, he has that bulldog headlock, which has been very effective for him. So Kevin Von Erich, first with Ron Starr, and then of course, coming up with Bobby Duncombe. Two tests for Kevin Von Erich. Two totally different styles. Starr dumps Kevin over and gets his arm free. Kevin says, pretty good. Good move. A little bit of congratulations from Kevin Von Erich, which doesn't change the fact he'd love nothing better than to get Starr's shoulders on that mat. Short arm scissors by Ron Starr. Or figure four arm lock if you prefer that tag to it. Whatever name you apply, that is a very good hold. And that could be a toughie for Kevin to get out of. Kevin rolls over, Starr rolls right with him. Good move by Starr there. The short arm scissors by Ron Starr and Kevin Von Erich. And even in a match like this, with two scientific wrestlers involved, two men who believe in sportsmanship, tempers can get frayed, get hot, you get angry, something doesn't work right for you, the perspiration's in your eyes are burning a little bit, you're getting a mat burn. Pretty easy to lose your temper in there. Rolling short arm scissors now by Ron Starr. Hey, this could be followed up by a pin or a submission. Ron Starr with the rolling short arm scissors, bringing Kevin Von Erich over once more.
10 minutes have expired, 5 minutes left.
They rolled and rolled and rolled. Kevin managed to jackknife himself back over on top. They ended up in the ropes, and once more, clean break by both men. Side headlock by Kevin Von Erich on Ron Starr. Kevin tossed to the ropes. Hip toss by Starr. Kevin hangs on, but it's Starr who comes up with the hold. Kevin had a good idea hanging on to the arm, but Starr countered quickly inside, came up with that short arm scissors once more on Kevin Von Erich. This is the type of hold that can cut off the blood flow to Kevin's hand, and you'll have to watch that carefully. It really could immobilize that left hand. Oop, look out, Starr was in a cradle. That's as close as we've been to a pin there. He had a count of two on Starr's shoulders, and it caused Starr to release the short arm scissors. Another warm round of applause for Ron Starr and Kevin Von Erich. Cautiously, tentatively, they reach out, lock fingers. Test of strength between Ron Starr and Kevin Von Erich. Both men bending, twisting, trying to find out where the edge is. They come around backwards, come around frontwards. Kevin comes out, gets a wrist lock. Good work by Kevin Von Erich on Ron Starr. Starr tossed over the hip. Kevin with the wrist lock. Starr cries out as Kevin pours on the pressure with that wrist lock. Now Starr twists about. Couldn't bring it all the way over. Too much pressure from Kevin Von Erich.
3 minutes left, 3 minutes.
3 minutes remain in a very even battle between Ron Starr and Kevin Von Erich. Kevin tripped down by Starr. Kevin counters nicely to the hammerlock on Ron Starr. Kevin Von Erich with the hammerlock. Chuck Riley is told by Starr that Starr will not give up. Kevin twists that hammerlock even further up behind the back of Ron Starr. You're going to have to earn it, says Kevin to Ron Starr. Starr with a fireman's carry breaks the arm free. Starr was going to pounce. Kevin was already poised to spring. Starr locks both arms, double arm lock. He might be able to flip him over with a double arm suplex, but Kevin can get underneath too. Double arm suplex by Starr. He goes for the pin. Count of one. Kevin Von Erich throws off Ron Starr. Starr going for the vertical suplex. Yes, the suplex by Ron Starr. This could be it. No, not even a count of one. And Kevin Von Erich survives the suplex. Von Erich with a blow to the stomach and then a drop kick. Floors Ron Starr. Kevin trips the legs to dump Ron Starr. Leg snap by Kevin Von Erich. The leg snap. Yanking back on that hamstring, snapping it, hurting it. Elbow smash to the head by Ron Starr. The match getting a little rougher now. The temper's getting a little bit more worn. Kevin Von Erich flipped to the ropes. Oh, they both tried drop kicks. Both men tried drop kicks, and both men go down. They'll have a count of 10. Starr was up for the drop kick, just as Kevin Von Erich went up to try a drop kick himself.
1 minute left, 1 minute.
Only a minute remaining. Kevin lifts Starr, body slam by Kevin Von Erich. He covers Starr, but cannot keep those shoulders down. Kevin hits the rope. What's this? Giant splash? Oh, he missed. Starr roll away the giant splash. Missed. Starr mounts the ropes. Starr with the atomic drop, and he misses. Starr trying to dive bomb Kevin Von Erich off the ropes, but Kevin had enough presence of mind to roll away. Both men a bit the worse for wear right now. Kevin whipped to the ropes. Starr tries to flip him. Jackknife and cradle. Jackknife and cradle. Count of one. Oh, and Starr rolls those shoulders off. There's the body scissors. There's that body scissors, and Starr goes for the ropes. The body scissors by Kevin Von Erich, and Starr had to go for the ropes to save himself. Oh, that body scissors was on Ron Starr, and Starr is gasping as he comes up. There's the bell, and we may almost have seen the debut of that body scissors as a submission hold on television, but they were too near the ropes, and as soon as Kevin Von Erich put it on, Starr grabbed those ropes. They congratulate each other and are rewarded with a warm round of applause. They deserve it. Great match. Here's Mickey.
With time expiring, referee Chuck Riley declares the match a draw.
Good foul. Kevin Von Erich's been working so hard on that body scissors. You watch in slow motion as he clamps it on Ron Starr at the end of that match, and Starr desperately heads for the ropes. He knows how dangerous that body scissors is. It was quite a match between Ron Starr and our guest right now, Kevin Von Erich. Kevin, thanks for joining us after a hard match. Excellent match. Starr's a good competitor.
Well, thank you, Larry.
Of course, Bobby Duncombe will present some different problems.
Well, any wrestler, anytime he gets in the ring, he wants to come away with the win. But unfortunately, I didn't, but it was against a very tough competitor, and I'll say at least it wasn't a total loss because I learned a lot from him, and so I'm glad I wrestled him.
And of course now against Bobby Duncombe, you're talking about things like forearm smashes, kicks, big brute strength. Completely different really from Ron Starr. How can you handle him with the body scissors, which almost beat Starr, be effective against Duncombe?
Well, now, the two styles are a lot different. A man like Duncombe, who you're talking about, is you don't know what to expect from him. You can get fists or a scratch in the eyes or whatever. But a guy like Ron Starr, I admire him. He gave me a fair match, and I really enjoyed it.
Are you satisfied with the development of your body scissors so far? It looked like you might have had a shot at getting Starr in that body scissors. How's it coming along?
The body scissor is I'm really happy about it. It's my most powerful move. And as you were talking about Duncombe, it'll be very effective with him because I've studied him. He's got a good section between his short ribs and his pelvis, and you'd have to know a little about my hold, but that's where my hold is generated, in that area.
And what, now you're talking rib cage?
Just below the rib cage, right?
Would it be easier if you could show it on somebody?
It'd be a lot easier if I showed it.
Mick, want to come up? Hey, I'll do it. I'll do it. As long as you don't kill me. Will you promise not to break me in half like you do those bags of wheat?
I'll just show you. I won't hurt you.
Promised. Okay, let me give the microphone to Mickey here.
I'm glad you decided you're going to do it, Larry. May the best man win.
Just so he knows it's soft through here. Easy to hand me down?
Yeah, it'd be easier for you to get down.
Okay.
You want to put your hip. Okay.
What's important now? The placement of where the legs go across, or what?
Right here. Right here is his short ribs. And right here is kidneys and all sorts of stuff. And here's his hips. I like my legs like this.
You win. I give.
Wait.
Now put it a little tighter.
A little tighter, you saying?
Oh, nice guy. Just think if he breaks bags of wheat like this, like he did to me.
This is how it goes, but when I really clamp them on, Larry, I get my back into it, and I kind of you can see where the pressure comes from.
Oh, yeah. Now you can use this as a pin too, though, really, right?
Right. Well, if I want to use it as a pin, I'll grab you from here.
Yeah.
And I'll just roll you straight back like. Yes. Ask him.
Do you give up?
I gave up a long time ago.
We still got time.
Oh! Now I can see why that body scissors does the job. Wait a minute, here comes Ron Starr. Oh, man. And you weren't even squeezing. Ron?
Larry, I just got one little thing I'd like to say. I've been a professional wrestler for almost 8 years. I knew this guy when he was just starting into high school. And Kevin, I want to tell you, you got a bright future, son. And if ever you need a tag team partner, you can damn sure count on me.
Ron Starr, Kevin Von Erich, opponents with a lot of respect for each other. I'll tell you something, I got a lot of respect for that body scissors. Kevin, thanks a lot. Kevin Von Erich, Ron Starr. We'll be back with another match after this.